In this episode of MGUY, we're driving a beautiful Mercedes SL. So for those of you who are new to the channel, my name's Simon. I've got a back catalogue of about 140 videos featuring a Maserati Gran Turismo, an Audi R8, a CL65 with a V12 engine, and a beautiful SL55 with a berry red interior. It'd be great to have you as a subscriber. So here we have a 1987 SL560, a real classic. So in this video we're going to do a quick walk around, have a look at the interior, and then we're going to go for a drive. So this really is one of the all-time classic designs. Just beautiful lines, clean look. Those wheels, beautiful design, just timeless. The little details in the doors here with the trim. Little boot lip spoiler there. Paintwork is just immaculate. Lovely headlight wipers there and washers. It's just an absolutely timeless design. And the length of that bonnet is just astonishing. To fit that huge V8 underneath it. Just gorgeous. And of course it has the factory hardtop as well that you can put on here for winter driving. And you've also got a soft top that you can put up in case it rains. Let's have a quick look in the boot. Not a huge boot. It's got some new panels here for the parcel shelf in the back. Not seats. You can't actually sit on those, I don't think. It'd be too small, but yeah, a usable boot. So let's take a look under the bonnet at this beautiful V8 engine. So it's a little trick here. You need to put your hand into the Mercedes star to lift up the bonnet to reveal the very clean engine bay. Again, from an era when you could actually see what was going on in the engine, and you could actually realistically do some home maintenance yourself. Let's have a look in the interior. seat doesn't go back all that far, so you don't get a huge amount of room to squeeze in. But when you're here, it's just beautiful classic Mercedes. The best build quality you can imagine. Beautiful clear dials, got a tachometer, clock, speedometer, fuel gauge, temperature, oil pressure, and an economy gauge. Got an exterior temperature gauge here. Original Becker radio of the period, which is extraordinary. The CD player. Got your air conditioning and ventilation. I think it does have air conditioning, looking at under the bonnet. I think I saw air conditioning compressor pipes. Standard automatic gearbox, electric windows. Little glove box there. Beautiful leather trimmed doors. Do have a bit of storage space at the back here, which is good even when the soft top is stowed away, which is excellent. And the reasonable sized boot, so you could use it for a weekend away. And the view over the bonnet is just amazing. You've got that huge long bonnet stretching out in front of you. What a great sight. So now we've had a look around the outside and the inside, let's take it for a drive. So, driving the 560SL from 1987. What an experience. I grew up with these cars on my wall. I used to love this series of Mercedes. I just thought they were the coolest thing. I think I had a 500 SEC poster on my wall from the same era as this SL. And like I've said a million times in this video already, it is just timeless. Design is so eternal. Just looks beautiful on the road. Such presence. When you sit in the driver's seat, you actually feel quite high. It feels like my head is kind of sticking out of the top of the roof. I think it is a bit. And you get this amazing view over the bonnet because you're so high. I don't think there's any way of putting the seats any lower. Maybe there is, I don't know, but feels quite high. Maybe there is an adjustment, but I'm not going to fiddle with it now. Everything is close by. You know, it feels quite small in the cabin compared to modern cars where they've become bloated and much, much bigger than the same kind of car from 20-30 years ago. But you really do feel that you're really driving this car. Feels heavy though. The brakes are heavy, the accelerator, you need to actually really mash it to get it to go anywhere. And the steering is kind of a little bit vague and heavy and floaty. I think that kind of sums up the car altogether really. It's kind of a floaty old boat. A luxurious floaty old boat. Let's give it some beans and see what happens. Yeah, it goes if you mash it a bit, which is good. I think it's a 5.6 litre. This was back in the day when Mercedes model names actually bore some relationship to the engine size, so a 560 actually did have a 5.6 litre engine. So you do have to be a bit early on the brakes because they're not as powerful as you might expect for a car of this size and weight. So don't leave your braking too late, folks. But the quality of this engineering and the build quality is just, no expense was spared. Everything was built to the highest possible standard. golden age really of Mercedes, and here we are, what, 32 years later, and it's still a magnificent car. So this beautiful SL is currently for sale through the Oldtimer Centre. I'll leave a link down in the description. Yeah, it does bring a smile to your face driving an old Merc like this. They are such great cars. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video with the 560SL. I think you'll agree it's an amazing car. Still fantastic looking, even 32 years after it was built. They are starting to get a bit pricey now, which is a shame. Puts some of these cars a bit out of reach, but there is still that sweet spot where you can pick some of these classic Mercedes up for an absolute steal. And to me, they're an absolute bargain. So anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to smash that like. It would be great to have you as a subscriber and hit that notification bell. You can follow me on Instagram at mguy.tv or Twitter at mguy_TV. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.